you're right on the edge.
Meanwhile, Carrie's not confident.
Okay, so we didn't get any tipping from the pigeons, so we're gonna move on to hawks. Now, not only are we gonna get the extra weight, but also the momentum of the hawk's landing. I still don't think it's gonna be quite enough to tip the car. You guys ready for the birds?
It's time to let the hawks go.
All right, hawk number 1, ready to deploy.
Murray lands in a hurry, but there's no wobble to their wheels.
That didn't send us over the edge.
All right.
All right, bring out another hawk.
Doubling the mass to almost 5 pounds does seem to make a difference,
I can see the hood kind of bobbling there.
but it is still not enough.
All right, that's 2 hawks at the end of the car, and we have not gone over the edge.
You're not going over.
We did not fall over.
And when 2 hawks fail,
You got some work to do. Are you ready?
it's time to bring in the big guns, the giant eagle owl.
You know, in many cultures, the owl is the harbinger of death.
Thanks a lot.
Death?
Hey, thanks for the encouragement, Jim.
And with those wise words, it's go time.
All right, let's see if this owl will send us over the cliff.
He's big. He's really big.
We survived.
We did!
He's at the edge of the car, and we did not go over the cliff.
Yep, once again, the car's balance is unaffected, even with this 7-pounder right at the front of the hood.
Well, if the owl's not gonna do it, I don't know what is.
Grant, for one, is not that surprised.
Okay, so why don't I think this works? Well, imagine that you're at a playground and you have a perfect seesaw. Theoretically, if you have a mass, which is the bird, landing far enough away from the pivot, it should be able to move the seesaw no problem. The only problem here is that this seesaw weighs 3,000 pounds and it's on a metal pivot. And the bird isn't heavy enough and it's not landing with enough force to cause it to move.
In other words, it's going to take an even bigger bird to tip this car.
All right, despite what they say about working with animals, those birds were really cooperative. But since we don't have access to any bigger flying birds, I think we need to come up with another plan.
Yeah, and it's starting to get a little dangerous for these birds. What if we went with a model helicopter? We get one that's the same weight as the biggest flying bird and have it land on the front of the car.
That's a great idea. Not only can we match the mass of the bird, but we also get the downforce from the rotors, just like the bird flapping its wings.
Awesome.
Weighing over 20 pounds, the California condor is majestic, a far cry from the MythBusters helicopter stand-in. But while it won't win any prizes for elegance, what's key is that the condor-copter weighs the same as the real deal.
So I slightly altered an RC helicopter to emulate the heaviest flying bird in North America. It should not only be the same weight, but also it should represent its flight path when it lands on top of the car.
And that flight path's something that's been studied by Grant.
Now, I found something very interesting about the way large birds land. Check out this video of our giant owl. See how he swoops down right before he lands? He rears up and then lands very softly. He's minimizing his landing speed, minimizing that momentum that he imparts on the target zone, and that's exactly what we're gonna want our helicopter to do on the hood of the car.
So now that we've moved on to the helicopter, this thing weighs more than 3 times as much as our biggest bird, the eagle owl. I have a feeling that extra weight, Grant and I might be going for a ride.
Well, with the boys all buckled up,
All right, time to go to work.
and expert pilot Wolf Witt chomping at the bit, it's time for this myth to lift off.
That bird is just trying to psych us out right now.
I know, here it comes.
The very precise landing route that the heli must adhere to is making life very difficult for pilot Wolf.
Get away, you stupid condor.
And when the wind kicks up, things get harder still.
Oh, he's playing games with us.
But eventually,
Eagle has landed.
He did it! He did it, and we didn't go over! Woo! We survived!
Still there! 20 pounds, just like the condor, the biggest flying bird in North America, still didn't tip the car.
So to get that elusive drop-off, the team's finishing up with some poultry in motion.
We want to see bird-wise what it takes to get that car to tip off the cliff. So I spent all morning training 80 of my best hens to land gently on the hood of that car. They're going to single file line up at the front and work their way back until it finally goes off. Okay, you guys ready?
Are we ready?
No laughing.
Each hen weighs 1.5 pounds.
They just sit and play dead. It's incredible.
So by keeping tally of the number on the hood,
How many you got on there?
5.
Bird down.
the guys will know how much weight it would take
22.
I'm starting to get a little nervous.
to unbalance the car.
60. Can you believe this? 60 game hens.
That's 90 pounds, man.
90 pounds, and still we are hanging on to the cliff.
Yet incredibly, even with all 80 hens on there,
That's like a small person standing on the hood.
the car still doesn't go.
I know, this is getting stupid.
Oh, it's totally stupid.
But Tori came prepared for this eventuality.
I don't like it.
Oh my God, that's crazy!
And brought a 20-pound robotic turkey, which dances and jigs until
Oh!
Oh my God, that was crazy.
I wish you could see the trail of bird destruction behind you. You have to make that stop. It's so creepy.
All right, it is not looking good for this myth.
I know that movie version where a tiny little bird just kind of dink, lands at the end and the whole thing goes. Looking a little busted to me.
The good news is we got birds to get the car to go off the cliff. The bad news is it took over 80 birds, 140 pounds to be exact. And the only way that would happen is if a pterodactyl were to land on the front of your car. And we all know that that's not gonna happen.
and what that means is this myth is busted.